Bansou Sentai Kizunager, Bond 43, The Red Ranger and the Justice Police. The story begins in the city of Mekamo Harbor in another world. King Lotus, ruler of the Royal Mist family, noticed that Regulus McVolt, Teltina's ex-fiancé, isn't around to check up on Queen Rachel, Logi's mother, as she is still recovering from her heart attack, but he takes this as an opportunity to continue conquering numerous kingdoms around another world with some help from the Bansouenders. Meanwhile, at the Falling Kid back on Earth in Japan, Professor Pythagoras and Oinkbrella explains to the Kizunagers, Nagar, Emily, Shuji, Tsukasa, Tenri, Kirihiro, Rainaya, Azra, and Yadra, about their search for the Keisatsu Bondki, Oto Ichikawa, as they detected a strong surge of dark bond energy in the woods, but they must also search for Togo Asagaki, Kizuna Red, since he just disappeared without saying anything to them. This made the Kizunagers understand the situation at hand as they return back to another world to search for both the Keisatsu Bondki and Togo while avoiding getting caught by the citizens of Ava Lost City since they still have a bounty for their demise by the Royal Mist family. Meanwhile, at the old cabin in the woods, Princess Teltina, Kizuna Rise, is having dinner with Zaku Racer as they are discussing about King Lotus' attempts to eliminate the Kizunagers by manipulating the people of another world to do the Bansouenders' job, but it seems that Teltina is only focusing on her feelings towards Zaku Racer since she hasn't felt this way around anyone besides Logi after his betrayal, as she was about to lean towards him for a kiss until they heard something coming from the bushes as Teltina inserts her bond plate into her Kizuna brace to transform into Kizuna Rise to take down whoever is planning to destroy them. But then the person revealed himself as Togo, who showed up to search for Teltina to take her home while he is struggling to walk on his own since the healing potion hasn't fully healed him. A few moments later, a group of adventurers, Toby, Fo, Topaz, and Barry, are walking around the woods looking for a new adventure ahead of them. But then they witness a group of people getting locked in cages after losing a fight to the Keisatsu Bondki as Toby and his friends decided to save the people from her grasp and challenges her to a victory super #1 battle. So now the Keisatsu Bondki summons a group of Ingekons to attack Toby and his friends as she summons more cages to catch them off guard to trap them as well. But then Logi Mist, Kizuna Knight, shows up to assist the Keisatsu Bondki to prevent anyone from standing in the Bansouenders' way as he pulls out the true bond plate and inserts it into his Kizuna brace to transform into Kizuna Knight, true form, to take down Toby and his friends for good. Back at the old cabin, Togo was shocked to find out that Teltina and Zaku Racer have feelings towards each other after finding out that Logi's betrayal was part of the Bansouenders' plan, and surprised that Zaku Racer betrayed him to be with Teltina like some kind of forbidden love story. Teltina explains to Togo that Zaku Racer is actually human underneath his current form as she wishes to free him from his dark bond energy to revert him back into a normal person again. But then Togo hears an explosion happening from across the woods as he, Teltina, and Zaku Racer went to check it out as they were shocked to see Toby and his friends battling against Logi, the Keisatsu Bondki, and the Ingekons on their own to free the people who are being imprisoned. So now Togo and Teltina pull out their bond plates and inserts them into their Kizuna braces to transform into Kizuna Red and Kizuna Rise to help Togo and his friends deal with the Keisatsu Bondki and the Ingekons, while Teltina battle against Logi on her own to get through to him to break Wizard Soul's spell. As Zaku Racer is watching this from afar and cheering them off, Teltina hands Togo the Zenkaiger Legend bond plate as he inserts it into his Kizuna brace to summon the Whale Change Gun to perform the Zenkaiger final to take down the Ingekons for good to help his old party adventurers deal with the Keisatsu Bondki to win the victory super #1 battle to free the people, while Teltina was given the Lupinranger Legend bond plate and inserts it into her Kizuna brace to summon the Versus Changer and Lupin Magnum to perform the Lupin Fever to weaken Logi to take him down for good. But then Logi uses his holy sword to knock Teltina down to the ground as he performs the true striking Kizuna cutter to finally defeat her for good, which made Zaku Racer to come out of hiding to recuse Teltina from getting destroyed by Logi as he takes her back to the old cabin to recover. As Logi was about to follow Zaku Racer and Teltina back to the old cabin to destroy them both, Togo summons Zaiui Eagle's Egrizer to restrain him from following them as he shoots him with the marriage beam gun to knock him down for good as he teleports away from the scene. So now Togo inserts the Ninja Legend Bond plate into his Kizuna brace to form the Ninja's disappearing technique to allow him and his old party escape from the scene to regain their strength, leaving the Keisatsu Bondki confused about where they disappear to and demands them to come back since she believes that leaving the #1 battle is a crime. Back at Mekamo Harbor, the royal guards of the Mist family are starting to question King Lotus' leadership as they realize that they have been conquering several kingdoms with no hesitation and leaving innocent people to perish if they don't comply. But one of the guards tells the other that they must be loyal to King Lotus no matter what, even if they are against his motifs. Just then, King Lotus is pleased that he has conquered 14 kingdoms for the past few days as he plans to be the one who will lead his royal guards to victory as he completes his contract with Rusou Moria, from Keisatsu Sentai Donbrothers, to become one to embrace his dark bond energy to help the Bansouenders eliminate the Kizunagers and conquer Avalost City as his final target. So now Rusou Moria merges with King Lotus to become the Keisatsu Bondki as he explains to himself that the contract has been sealed and he has inherited the Keisatsu Sentai Donbrothers' ultimate power as he reverts back to his normal self to continue his conquest of several more kingdoms around another world, unaware that his royal guards witness King Lotus becoming a Bondki monster and started to second-guess everything about what they are doing.